Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this beautiful part of Helsinki. Today I have chosen this estate here to back up the stories I want to tell today. But I apologize that occasionally you will hear some kind of a noise that will be interfering with my voice here because there is a rail line behind this estate. Yes, but what I want to do is that I have chosen this beautiful structure here to be able to back up the story that I'm going to tell you. So this house you are seeing here, it houses a lot, hundreds of tenants are living in this very different apartment block here. I think there is one, two, three, four, five apartment blocks here, houses about hundreds of tenants. Yes, so accommodation is what I'm going to talk about now. I mean, in the context of housing. Yes, because housing is very, very important for every human being. Even the animals, the birds, they need their nest to be able to sleep in it. Yes, so housing is very important in our lives, and we are going to now dive into different discussions that has to do with housing. So if you look at the situation that is in the world today, that you are going to see a lot of things that is going on, many things that is happening to us as human beings. So there was a video that I saw on YouTube which I want to share with my viewers. First, I want you to go through that video, watch it from the beginning to the end. In fact, that video actually opened up, it was like a kind of key that I will use to unlock the kind of things, other contents that I want to present to my viewers in this channel. So when I saw that video, my heart bleed for those people that are declared homeless, and why I saw them in that situation. I sympathize with them, but I want to use that video as a kind of explanation for things that is going on around the world today, and things that have how it has affected my life, because I think that it is not an understatement that many people in that video could be people that I know. They are fellow human beings. They have blood flowing in their veins. I should be able to sympathize with them as well. But at the same time, it's going to give me the reason to be able to think and ask myself two important questions. So that question is going to be how and why. So the answer is not very close, but like as I said, this beautiful structure that you see here is built by people, or by there is people that own this house, the government, or the establishment that have decided that we are going to take it upon ourselves to provide accommodation for the people. And these houses are not free. The tenants in these houses pay their rents. So rent is going to be one of the basic aspects of our utility bills living in Europe. You have to pay the bills and then be able to have a place to call home. So this is where the question is going to be how and why. So at what point in our lives did we become homeless? At what point in our life did we decide that yes, whatever that the house that I'm living in, I sleep, I go to bed in the in the night, I wake up in the morning, and I decide that yes, I'm not everything that I've worked hard for, I'm going to throw them into the streets. I'm going to give up everything I have and begin to be a destitute. No, I don't think anybody will be able to make that decision. So there's something that is going to happen, and this is going to be the foundation of whatever I'm going to start to discuss with my viewers. How and at what point in of our time, at what point in time did we decide that yes, we are going to be homeless? So I don't think it's something that I cannot find that answer, but there are certain things that I'm going to discuss, I'm going to tell my viewers living here in Europe and also being born in Africa, things that I have experienced here and there at home. We will have to be able to back up some other things I'm going to discuss with you. This video, this particular topic is going to be, it will kind of unlock a lot of things that is going to go around my upbringing as growing up with my parents, and then living, being the fact that I depended on my parents. There are going to be a time I will not depend on them anymore. I'm going to begin to hustle, begin to do things for myself. So at what point in time do I begin to now lose track with the kind of upbringing or the kind of ideology that my parents sold on to me, to be strong, to be able to work hard, and to be able to earn myself a decent living. So this is what I want to discuss with my viewers on this very topic. So I use that video as like a kind of backup for this kind of discussions. So when you watch that video, the question you'll be asking probably is going to be the same question I have asked myself: how and when and how and why. Sorry. So that question of how and why should now be the answer that you have to provide for yourself. Maybe you can decide in the comment section to tell me, or to be able to explain, to let other people learn from what you think that is going to be the reason why people decided that okay, they are going to become homeless. Because I don't think it is something that is going to be tenable, that somebody will just go to bed at night, wake up in the morning, throw everything that you have into the trash, whatever that you have labored to accumulate, your properties, things that you cherish, and then you decide to be a destitute and begin to lie about in the streets, and then different corners of the street become your home. I don't think it's something anybody have anticipated, but yeah, it happens. So those things that happens are things that we are going to talk about, and probably how we can be able to avoid those kind of situations happening to us. So I don't know how people have made that kind of decision, and how they are trying to cope with it. So what I'm going to do is that I have watched that video, and the kind of that kind of situation became like an alarm clock that will wake me up to be able to get myself ready to begin to think that anything could still happen in my life, anything could happen in the life of the life of people that is around you, those people that you see in the corners of the street, homeless, at the dustbins, the destitutes you see there, they are children of other parents. That was not what their parents have wanted them. That is not what their parents have planned for them, but things happen. So I have begun to think about what corner of the street am I supposed to go, where would I go and pitch my tent and stay there, if the government will allow me to have my tent corner of the street. If anything happens, what is going to happen, I don't know. Anyway, I thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and then watch this video that I'm telling you. And then if you have anything, if there's any way you want to share your comment about this very topic, please be free to write it out, and then probably, yeah, thank you.